beautiful beings. So this is going to be an energy update and predictions for May 2025 and beyond and forever. So the energy update that you've all been waiting for is it doesn't matter. The prediction that you've all been waiting for is that it doesn't matter. Energy is energy, and there is only one energy, and that one energy is all that there is, all that there ever was, and all that there ever shall be. And that one energy that is changes only by our individual experience of it. Energy, we can't make energy, we can't create it, we can't destroy it, we can't even change it. It is what it is. The only thing we can do is change our experience of the one energy that is, and then we call it something. So, the energy update is it doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters is what you make matter, is what you bring into matter, what you bring into being. And you bring into being, you bring into matter, you bring into your experience what you focus on, what you give your attention to, what you give your version of the focus of energy, what you put it upon. So whatever matters to you is what you are making matter. It's not what matters in the grandest sense. So nothing actually matters, and nothing has any meaning, and no energy update. So what an energy update is trying to do is trying to bring up the date, the time in the future, and bring it up front now so you can predict. Means speak too early. Pray before diction, speaking. You want to bring the date up because we're so impatient as humans. You want to predict, you mean you want to know the future. If you want to know the future, you don't want a life on earth. There is no future, there is no past, and every prediction is speaking too early about a one. It's not that it's not true, everything is true. Everything is true and everything is false and everything is neither. And one prediction, speaking too early about something that's going to happen, is already happening, but it's just one version of reality that one being has picked out of their energy update so that they can share one version of reality. And it's fine, there's nothing wrong with it, it is a truth. But if it's used as something to try and pull you into a certain type of future, if it's used to try and give you a certain perspective, and if enough people accept a prediction, speaking too early, or an update, bringing forward something, then it will be their reality, because nothing matters unless you make it matter. So if you give your energy, you give your attention, you give credence to what someone says in an update or a prediction, and you give your energy to it, you focus on it, you analyze it, and you wait to see if it's going to happen, it will matter, but it only matters to you because you've made it matter. You've brought it into matter, because the one energy that is doesn't have updates. It is the one energy that is ever present, always been the way it always is, and always will be the way it is, forever and ever. But we get to experience that as part of that energy. We get to experience whatever version of it we choose. So the update is you are updating your version of the energy always, with every breath, with every word, with every thought, with every action. Wherever you direct your attention, that's the update. You're bringing out of infinite potential your version of this energy. And the idea of this always looking to the future, always trying to find a secret code and a secret message that will make my present, this is the challenge of humans, when I am unsatisfied with my present moment reality, we're always looking for something in the future to make it better, to make it, or make it fearful. It goes either way. There's something in the future that may happen that's going to be even worse than my present. So now I'm fearful, or the dangly multidimensional carrot. There's something, someone, some event in the future that's going to make my current present moment, even the word present, present. It's pre, again, before, sent. Everything already exists. The present is not a thing that's appearing now. Everything is already here. It's pre-sent. So you want a present, prediction, update. You don't want what is. You want something else. You're searching for a something. You're searching for a change. And the one constant is change. That's one thing that we can predict, talk too soon about, is that one thing is for sure, everything will always change. It's in a constant flux. And the energy that changes, actually, from the broadest sense, doesn't actually change. It's just our experience of this one constant energy that never changes. We continuously flow through already existing realities and call them predictions, and call them moments, and call them present moments, and call them events. Everything's already existing, everything's already present, everything's already here, everything is already as always it will be. But what changes is our perspective. What changes is where I'm looking. What changes is what thoughts I'm listening to today. What actions do I take? That's what changes, and that's why our experience of an unchanging energy will be always constantly changing. But what humans want is some form of predictability. They want the ability to speak too soon about something that hasn't appeared. No, it hasn't appeared yet, because I'm not happy with my present moment, the moment that already exists, that I get to experience anew, this beautiful gift of being able to experience a moment. I want a prediction. I want someone to tell me how it's going to be. I want someone to tell me it's going to be all right, or some part of the distorted energy wants to tell you that some part of, like, a fearful future. It also loves keeping you in the story of your past. The past, what has already passed. It's already passed. In the grandest sense, it's not either past. Past is, again, it's not past. It's our changing experience of something that's still existing. Everything that we call our past is now here. It's always here. We are nowhere. We're now here. It's already there. The present moment is already sent to us. What we call the past is just our experience of moving through, but our past still exists right here and right now. It's when we are unsatisfied with our present moment. We're fearful of the past. We're regretful of the past. We're shameful or guilty of our past, or we're longing for the past and when it was better, when things were better, or we're searching and pulling and grasping and striving for a better future, or we're fearful and small about this other future. So these predictions and updates are all perfect. They're all perfect. They all are one perspective on infinite potential, and they are just pulling out of this infinite potential one aspect, one opportunity, one potential. And if you choose to make it yours, then that's what's happening. You're making matter something, you're bringing into matter, you're bringing into what matters something that is just one potential. So there are no false predictions. There's no false pasts. There's no true, like, truly true predictions or true pasts. They're truth. It's a truth. So when someone makes a prediction, speaks too soon about something from the apparent future, they're just picking one potential. They're seeing, someone gets a vision. And the thing is, if someone makes a prediction and they have a lot of people that actually agree with what they say and take what they say, then that will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If enough people listen to a prediction, follow it, give it their energy, then they will experience that. Not because it's the prediction has somehow come true and there's somehow sort of psychic knower, is just because what you give your attention to, your energy flows into, and you will experience it. But someone next door to you who hasn't given their attention, who hasn't heard that prediction, although you think you're living in the same world as them, they're living in a completely different one. Maybe they're following a completely opposite prediction, but because our consciousness has the ability to compartmentalize, we believe the present moment that we're experiencing now and the supposed coming future moments are the ones that everybody's experiencing. We feel like what we're experiencing is what everyone's experiencing. We feel like our truth is the truth when it's just a truth, and it's a truth that we get to experience individually as one aspect of this energy that um, compartmentalizes it so that it looks like the truth. So our truth looks like the truth to the one aspect of energy that is following that. And that's for this one as well. This our truth, it seems like the truth to this one, but it's just our truth. It's just one aspect, one potential on one perspective on infinite potential, and it seems like the truth, but it's just our truth. And you that hear these words are seemingly listening to words of another in a seemingly other place, but it's all existing within your consciousness, and there is no separation, and it's just another update that you may make matter or you may not make matter, and it's prediction of something that supposedly is happening or may happen, but what matters is only what you make matter. Whatever you give value to, whatever you put intention, wherever your intention is, wherever your words go, where your sacred eyes go, where your words take you, that's the only thing that matters. And it only matters moment to moment to moment to moment to moment what you're bringing into matter. It doesn't matter what's supposedly going to happen in 5 days' time, in 10 years' time. It doesn't matter who's the Pope. It doesn't matter who's the president. It doesn't matter what relationship you're in. It doesn't matter if you meditate today. It doesn't matter if you're getting messages from the 11th dimension star monkey future bearers. It doesn't matter unless you make it matter. And you make it matter by your daily actions, by your daily words, by your daily thoughts, by how you show up, by how you perceive the one energy that is, that actually in truth never changes, but your perspective of the one energy is always updates. It updates itself. So everything's already existing, everything's already here. You are the all of everything. Everything is the all of everything. Everyone is the all of everything. All the ones that you like and all the ones that you don't like, all the ones that are playing the dark roles, all the ones playing the light roles, are the one energy that is looking back upon itself, choosing to update its idea about itself, bringing a future, apparent future aspect or idea of itself into the present moment, which is actually already sent, it's already here, pretending that it's happening in a thing called time. So this is my forever energy update for May 2025, which is just an illusion. And I am making the prediction now that this may trigger some beings who hear this, and I don't care because that doesn't matter to me. And I don't care if you want to believe in someone's prediction and you want to follow energy updates and make them matter. That's beautiful. But what I would invite this one, and we would invite all, is if you are giving your energy to an update, a prediction, a future idea, or you're giving your energy to something that happened in the past, if it is empowering you, if it is inspiring you, if it is working for you, if it is serving your life, if it is bringing more of you to this present moment, then follow it. However, if that story, that update, that prediction is fearful, if it contracts you, if it makes you smaller, if it makes you fearful, if it makes you fear for the world, the invitation is to ask, why would you make that matter? If an update, if a prediction, if something is giving you the opportunity to make matter a world that you do not want to live in, if it is bringing a story into your life that you feel does not serve you, why would you make that matter? Why would you give weight to something that you do not want to make matter. And if you do, and again, it's like the way this works is a collaborative thing. If you fight against the system, so-called, if you give your energy to removing the darkness from the planet, if you are an activist, if you're fighting for peace, you're giving energy to that what you seem to be fighting. So the update is peace, but I'm fighting for peace. The update is I want justice, but I see injustice. So I give my energy, I focus and make matter injustice while wanting justice. I feel and want peace, but I focus on the war within. I focus on the reflection of the war within that appears as war without. So what matters is what you make matter. So what are you bringing into matter? And like full like transparency, I this one can get caught up in stories, because for humans, stories are this beautiful thing. Stories are so amazing. Like we just love stories. The invitation is to see, are the stories that you are making matter today the matter that you want to make in the apparent tomorrow, the literal matter, the things. What you're focusing on is what you're bringing through your update and your predictions, what you want to, in the apparent future called tomorrow, what you want to have as actual matter. Are you making matter what you want to become into form, into matter? So the information that you are making matter in the present moment is what we will experience in the update future. So what are we making matter? And does it really matter? In the grandest sense, no. But because we have the ability to experience this one energy that is in updated ways, in future ways, in this past, present, future linear progression, we make matter today will become the matter of the apparent tomorrow. This has been a little rant, and this is my forever energy update and predictions for May 2025. May 2025. I hope I got the month right. Sometimes I don't even know. You can let me know if I didn't get the month right. I think I did. But yes, this has been a little rant. I trust that this has served no one, and it doesn't matter. I trust that this has potentially sparked something, maybe a direction, an idea, or maybe not. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that we are just who we are. Who we are now. If we can accept who we are in this present moment and allow this present moment to be what it is, the natural evolution of life will make our present moments more and more valuable to us, more and more beautiful to us, if we can accept them, if we can allow them to be what they are, without always looking for this future, dangly, multi-dimensional carrot of a better future, or being weighed down by the weight of expectation of an imagined past. The present moment can be what it is, the gift that it is. I am on a life mission to ignite, unite, and highlight 144,000 heart leaders living and giving their unique genius on the earth, and to impact and inspire the next 7 generations, leaving a legacy of love. And it doesn't matter. Until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, loves, and honors the divine in you. Namaste. We are